think the weirdest thing though is like being a future dad and then your daughter comes around you with a big ass stomach pregnant. I would be so fucking disgusted if I was in that situation. I'd be like, damn, this bitch really just gonna come around me clearly showing that she got fucked. I don't give a fuck if they have my quote unquote blood. It means nothing to me. Why would I be happy about a DFW's legacy? Just a vessel. You literally was born to just be created for another nigga to just parade around and bang you one day. Bitch really grew up. Her dad really looked at her when she was born like, oh, rocked this bitch to sleep multiple times. Just so she could grow up and get fucked in her ass by multiple niggas. Yeah, fuck having a DFW. Man, fuck the genes. Somebody fucked you for you to have those anthropoids. I wouldn't count those motherfuckers as my real grandkids ever in life. Only my son's kids I would consider mine. They got the same last name, this, that. You know, my son put in work to get them. Outside of that, the ones that DFW had, take those motherfuckers to that side. Whatever dude you fuck, go to his family. OnlyFans star had 50 men backdoor her asshole, and it now requires reconstructive surgery. So she's crying after she was plowed tremendously and multiple times by multiple different sizes and variations of cock in her asshole. Oh, he was hiding in this fucking... Shut up for the sub.
Hey guys, come with me today to have reconstructive surgery on my back door. You may be wondering, how did I get myself into this situation? You see, I thought it would be a fun idea to let 50 guys in my back door, along with my friend Lily Phillips, because, you know, we like to do things that are crazy. But with that being said, I did a number on that back door. Not only that, but I've been doing this for a really long time, so for several years. And there's a lot of girls in the industry who haven't been doing it really long, or they haven't done it at all. So, I mean, if you think about it, I've been doing it for almost 21 years because I'm almost 37. So yeah, do the math. I've been doing it for a really, really long time. And with this line of work that I'm in, it needs to look perfect. And, you know, here I am at the surgery place. Hi. Yes, Tiffany. Okay. Taking.
Bitch really grew up. Her dad really looked at her when she was born like, oh, rocked this bitch to sleep multiple times. Just so she could grow up and get fucked in her ass by multiple niggas. Yeah, fuck having a DFW. Just the chick just grew up to be a slut. Literally a waste of having a kid. Here's the line of 50 niggas waiting to fuck her asshole.
Ready?
Ready? Yeah.
Can be scary. It's a waste. It's a waste of childhood. It's a waste of being a dad.
Woo!
And he was the 50th man to anally fuck her. And was happy about it too.
A urine test to make sure I'm not pregnant, which I am not because, you know, I only do the back door. I really do think that this might become a trend, and I'm just putting this out there. Unless you're wanting to pay thousands of dollars, don't try this at home. Would I do this again?
Maybe it's
probably, but that's because I'm a professional.
Bitch
This
literally
was one
got
of
her
the most
asshole
painful
fucked
recoveries I've
by
ever
50
been through.
guys.
So you can see the pain. It was so bad because I had stitches in there. It was so hard to push, and every moment hurt. But yeah, hopefully I can share this.
And imagine if you're one of those guys too. You ever like been stroking a bitch's box? You're like, you're just thinking of every last box you fucked before to try to spark off your nut. You're like, all right, it's like lighting. It's like trying to start a fire in the wilderness. by rubbing twigs together, and then you finally get that spark. You know when you like double or triple back? Now, if she got one of those guys where she just had to sit there and just let her asshole get stroked until that nigga finally lit a fire and was able to spark a nut, way worse. What the 50th dude was like? Hold on, let's take a look. It shows him. Wait, it's on her Instagram.
Ready? Yeah, I'll get him.
Yeah, come on in, come on in.
This guy. It's crazy how like guys will stand in line to fuck the same asshole. It's crazy. You could just say free pussy and niggas will really stand in line in broad daylight waiting to go in and fuck. Free pussy here. Worthless. Niggas really be excited about having a DFW. I'd be out of your fucking mind.
You can tell Olenek disagreed with it. He didn't think he was the one clinching. Oh! That's it. He's not getting up. You can tell Olenek disagreed with it. He didn't think he was the one clinching. Oh!
Hey, those are the kind of dads that just accept that they got a DFW and it's a lost cause anyway. Like, yes, how's work been going? Well, Dad, you know, I did like a major stunt, 50 guys anally. Whoa, 50. Well, all right, your mother wants you to come through. Your mother wants you to come over and have dinner Sunday. Are you available? We could talk about it over some panache. And she's like, yeah, I'll be over there. Like, all right, see you later, honey. Yes, it's those types as well. I think the weirdest thing though is like being a future dad and then your daughter comes around you with a big ass stomach pregnant. I would be so fucking disgusted if I was in that situation. I'd be like, damn, this bitch really just gonna come around me clearly showing that she got fucked. Like, I just wouldn't be able to fuck with it. Would just be odd. Coming over with the nigga who fucked you and you just pregnant with this nigga's kid, like, ugh. Like, get the fuck out of my establishment. Why would I be happy about a DFW's legacy? That would not be my legacy. If you have a DFW, that's not technically your legacy. The only legacy that's yours is your son's kids. Your daughter's kids would never be your legacy. That's somebody else's shit. You say if you was a blah, blah, blah. Think about it. In the future, you have a DFW, right? She gets pregnant, whatever, which is inevitable. She gets pregnant. She's having kids for that man's legacy and his side of the family. Those technically aren't really your grandkids. They don't have your last name. Nothing. Like, she basically was just a vessel for that nigga's legacy. Really, your only real grandkids would be the ones that come from your son. Man, fuck the genes. Somebody fucked you for you to have those anthropoids. I wouldn't count those motherfuckers as my real grandkids ever in life. Only my son's kids I would consider mine. They got the same last name, this, that. You know, my son put in work to get them. Outside of that, the ones that DFW had, take those motherfuckers to that side. Whatever dude you fuck, go to his family. Just a vessel. You literally was born to just be created for another nigga to just parade around and bang you one day. It's just a waste of time. I don't give a fuck if they have my quote unquote blood. It means nothing to me. I would spend all my time, right? I'm gonna spend all my time teaching you about life, telling you how foul niggas are just for you to grow up glurping and globbing anyway. The fuck is the point? I mean, that's, you said imagine you raise your DFW for 18 just so she can get what? That would happen anyway. I ain't answering those type of questions about if she did this and turned into somebody that goes to the school of Professor Xavier. Yeah, nah. You said maybe it's possible to protect them? Fuck no, nigga. In life, you have free will. So how do you protect somebody from free will? How many chicks have you fucked in life? See, they came from somebody's loving family. Maybe you could protect them knowing you've been fucking bitches your damn self. So fuck. Haven't you fucked? Like. Zaji, shut up for the sub. I don't give a fuck about these basketball highlights. I'm gonna stop fucking bookmarking them. I really don't care. Norflux, shut up for the 4 months. Here's a clip from the movie. Haley Stanfield of Michael B. Jordan's Chemistry. He said, nah, actually, when them daughters get 18, they practically ain't your daughter. I mean, they probably not your daughter by the time they're 15, but you know, if you really grew up as a kid, you know, by the time, you know what I'm saying, it's out the window at that age. If you got a younger sister, you witnessed the age they start getting hot for boys.
Well, go out there and tell them to do something. Oh.
You're really just feeding a body at that point. Like, that shit is a lost cause at that age. Unless you happen to get one of those lucky ass chicks that's a volleyball star or playing basketball or a crazy athlete. Outside of that, if you get a normal DFW, bro, you're just feeding something and just basically, you know what I mean? You said a lawyer? I mean, I fucked chicks that were lawyers too. So regardless of the fact, I mean, this nigga said lawyer like she can't be backshotted over a wooden desk. You hate thinking about it? You want to believe there's something you could do? You can't. Remember that one father who died because his daughter snuck some raw in? And he went there and tried to regulate and the fucking YN killed him? So it's like, if the nigga never had DFWs, he'd still be alive. So take that into accountability. Ultimately, him dying was because he had a DFW. He got killed because he had a DFW. Nigga went there and tried to prevent the inevitable. Got killed for it. So his story was literally for him to grow up, have kids, have a DFW, to one day be murdered by catching his DFW with a YN. That was his story. Crazy, right? And I think it was one of those, wasn't it one of those states where like the kid really couldn't get in trouble? Yeah, exactly. If anything, that made her closer with the YN. You like, damn, I ain't really trying to murk your pops, baby. Like, I swear on everything I love. Like, but that nigga ain't be scared. I ain't really know. I tucked on him and like, and then that made him closer. It was self-defense because the dad touched him. My point exactly. So, like I said, his story was he was born to grow up, to have DFWs, to catch his DFW with a YN, to get killed because he had a DFW in the first place that was being caught doing the inevitable with a YN anyway.